Hello everyone, this is Barbecue Bastard, and I'm here doing my first token review. The token is KOA Combat. I'm actually a personal investor in this. I always say do your own research, read the white paper, look at the tokenomics. I'm super excited about this coin. Before we get any further, I want to say this. I am in no way, shape, or form affiliated with KOA Combat other than being an investor. I'm not paid to shill or anything like that. Every investment is risk. Invest at your own risk. Never invest more than you can afford. So that being said, the reason I'm bullish on it. So yes, starting out, there were some hiccups. Things kind of got crazy. But the developers such as Stan the Hitman, Dan, and now Wolfie has taken over, have been 110% fully transparent. They've taken responsibility for everything. They fixed the problems. And now we're looking for a launch, I believe, on February 22nd with a pre-sale on February 17th. The link should be coming out for that soon. So I'm bullish on it just because of the transparency and the attitude, and especially after listening to their AMA, because they were 100% transparent, realized mistakes were made, and were very kind. And I'll say this is our new guy that came in, Wolfie, he's awesome. It's pretty cool. I'm sorry, I call him Wolfie. But anyways, he's a really professional, nice guy. And we're going to go from there. So, here we go. So, the mission at KOA Combat, I'm just reading. I actually printed this out directly from the website, so it's not an embellishment or anything. Here we go. KOA Combat will define directional opportunities of global cryptocurrency together. We can help humanity. Sounds pretty good to me. They want to assist an opportunity to help donate and gain with their investment, adopting the best security and protection to assist the user so no central entity can compromise the identity, and create opportunity to work with a tangible token that could withstand global metaverse changes in currency and redefine how investments are being used as tangible for said investment. Our KOA Combat ambassador is none other than the legendary Joe Daddy Stevenson, one of my favorite UFC fighters. UFC's fantastic. It brought me and my brother together. We watched many a fights. Anyways, here we go. So, KOA Combat was founded on the vision and belief that an opportunity lies within us to combat all disasters and neglect such as world climate change, saving training pets from shelters, to working with children with disabilities, and much more. That actually hits home because I love animals, and as somebody who works in emergency services, children to me are, especially innocent animals, are number one. And I really believe we work together, we can make a difference in helping them, making this a better world. And I don't know if you heard, but the huge issues that happened with the Lily token launch, I will tell you this, is they were horrified about that. So they are actually offering to help some of the victims of that. I don't want to get into politics or any discussion, but that's just what they said. So anyways, so essentially, here's their vision. Is tangible use, goal and development, redefine how investments are being used for said investment, to adopt blockchain assistance to move the KOA Combat token throughout simple and useful financial services that have lasting positive impact on the climate, pet, and human lives. So they have a commitment to safety and compliance, is what it says. We believe getting the trust of our community is a milestone that must be met, and enabling security in our platform as we provide foundation for achieving mainstream cryptocurrency adoption. They're definitely looking to do CertiK audits, tech rate audits, things like that. They want to keep getting better and better. Security for them is number one, and I personally believe it. And they're really good about updating people, so they're going to update on their Telegram, on their Facebook page, Twitter, so make sure to be watching for that. Okay, so here is the tokenomics and solution. So they have the KOA Combat Investment Return Program. KERP, KOA. It does a 2% tax from every buy and sell, which will be deposited in the KOA Combat Investment Return Investment Return Program. These funds will be invested into other cryptocurrency projects. We then sell off the profit and buy back KOA tokens with it, ultimately increasing our token value. All safety measures will be taken prior to investing in any token, including smart contract scanning. Profits from these crypto project investments will be used for token buybacks and used for KOA Combat sponsored charities and other projects. So let's look at the percentages. 2%, 2.5% holder reflections. KOA Combat holders will receive a dividend for simply holding our token. Combating bots. KOA Combat has implemented in our smart contract code to fight off bots from making KOA token buys. I know this. They've talked about this. A 2% liquidity pool. They will have a liquidity pool of 2%. Will be locked for 3 years. Will renew after 3 years. 3.5% marketing wallet. KOA Combat will have a 3% marketing wallet for continued growth and development. And one of my favorites, the 2% KOA Combat charity program. Their charity mechanism ensures we always have a pool of funds for donations. The progress of our charity drives can be tracked here at koacombat.com/charity. Token holders will be able to see all the charity donations we have made. KOA Combat aims to donate to an animal shelter or animal-related charity at least once per month, with a focus on small organizations that need immediate assistance. That is huge. That means they will have a bigger impact instead of donating to these corporate giants. I would say donate to local shelters, local charities. It helps people more. Okay, KOA Combat also aims to donate nonprofit organizations that are focused on helping or solving global climate change related issues. Hey, anything helps, whether it's cleaning up litter or cleaning our oceans, right? I mean, I'm no scientist, but I believe we all have a part to play in keeping our world clean and going. I'm a hunter and a fisherman, so I love the woods, so we got to keep it clean, right? Pick up your garbage, pick up your brass, whatever you need to do. Okay, so let's look at the roadmap. Okay, so let me see here. Sorry about that. This is my first. So you have the, we talked about the partnership. We talked about with charity and stuff, KERP investment. The first one is they'd like to receive at least 3,000 holders. And that's just one of the first starts. The second one, we talked about Climate Pet Charity, KERP Investment Return Program, achieve 10,000 plus holders. Second, token burn events, token burns. Begin KOA NFT swap development. NFTs, big thing, guys, right? And the third is achieve 20,000 plus holders. Begin development of KOA Combat Gaming and Exchange. I've seen a few videos they're working on their Telegram. Pretty cool. And also, launch first KOA Combat sponsored cleanup project and pet campaign. Clean up pets. It's a win. Now, the fourth phase, should I say, is achieve 30,000 holders. Launch the final version of the KOA Combat Gaming and NFT platform. Rebrand KOA website. Expand all social media accounts. Create Combat DAO, DAO. That's pretty cool. Continue KERP buybacks. Launch the first KOA sponsored cleanup event again, and participate in the first Galaxy-wide token launch. Third token burn event. Launch KOA Combat theme park metaverse. Now, I have talked with a few people directly about this theme park metaverse. So the metaverse, right? I don't know everything about it, but I believe you can participate in it using the Oculus, things like that, virtual reality, if you will. So they're going to have a theme park, check this out, where you can go and ride roller coasters and the merry-go-round, whatever you want. I mean, even the Scrambler, or even the Gravitron, right? Who remembers the Gravitron? And you can participate and talk to people. A theme park has not ever been done. It hasn't even been thought of. How cool is that? I'm super excited about it. So, let's go back over the percentages, right? Number one, charity, 2%. Marketing wallet, 3.5%. Liquidity pool, 2%. Locked for 3 years. KERP investment, 2%. Holder reflections, 2.5%. Max KOA Combat token supply in each wallet is 0.25%. And the total supply is 50 quads. So, anyways, and the contract address is to be announced soon. So, also, for your security, your sanity, your peace of mind, KOA Combat has partnered with Moonshot 69 and Blackgate Holdings. Moonshot himself has checked out the address, the contract, everything like that, should I say. They've ran multiple tests on it, beta test. He is very excited with this, and he is impressed, and he says he likes it, and he's audited himself. So I feel super good. Blackgate Holdings, they're going to do the reflections and stuff like that. So that's pretty exciting, and I feel a hell of a lot better knowing Moonshot's involved. And anyways, pretty excited. So let me see here. So we need to look at like passive incomes too. So 2.5% of reflections goes directly to each and every holder proportionally for each and every transaction. That's huge. And they do have the marketing wallet, which is 3.5% of each and every transaction goes to market the project. I know people aren't a big fan of this, but you need a marketing wallet. You need funds to do marketing, right? It's the only way we're going to get bigger. I personally think it's a good idea. Okay, so to move on, some of the charities, right? So they do the Noble Service Dogs, which provides exceptional quality service dogs to those in need, including children with cancer, autism, seizure disorders, blood sugar disorders, mobility challenges, and combinations of varying disabilities or conditions. This really touches my heart. It's, as somebody who works in emergency services, these dogs have saved lives. They do save lives. And they make the child feel normal and like I'm somebody, you know, and I can do things. And these kids are tough. So it hits right here. So I'm really excited about that. So Noble Service is pretty amazing. And then we have Guardian Angels, saves, rescue, and shelter dogs and other animals in medical or behavioral crisis so that they can be adopted or potentially trained as a companion, emotional support, or service animals. Every animal deserves to be treated with compassion or love. Whether neglected or abused, they want to save them, and they pay for the veterinary care and behavioral modification, anything they need to help rehabilitate them. So regardless if they become a service animal or not, it's pretty cool that they give these dogs a second chance at life. I have a 10-year-old rescue named Lady. I rescued her at 4. She is my best friend, and she has pulled me through some tough times. So let's get to the combat team, right? So anyways, you have Stan the Hitman Reddick, Chief Executive Officer. You have Virgil Lopes, Chief Operating Officer, aka Wolfie. Dan, I've talked to Dan, he's the Chief Marketing Officer. You have Joe H., Chief Financial Officer. You have Robert, aka Longbeard. I love that guy. You have Justin T. For social media. You have Edgar for senior NFT design. That kid is a whiz. And I mean, the guy is smart. And Anton, senior game developer. This guy is ahead of his time. He's very successful at what he does and very smart. Anyways, all these guys and their stories can be looked up on the KOA Combat website. And it's pretty exciting. So, like I said, I hope to see you guys out there. I hope you do your investment. And if it's a project for you, invest. Remember, always at your own risk. Remember, transparency and integrity is key. And I really feel bullish with this project, but that's just me. So do your own research, and thank you.